Today I'm taking you around Zingwangwa market. We are going to explore the market, check prices and meet people. And also see what makes Zingwangwa market one of the busiest markets in Branta. This is a local customer. Her name is Grace Panda. She comes here to buy different types of food, such as beans, sugar, groundnuts, and pigeon peas. Grace Panda comes to this store to buy food because this store always has fresh goods. Grace Panda said people should come to Zingwangwa market because the vendors here show respect to the customers and all the foods here are at a cheap and affordable price. The prices here differ depending on the food. Fresh beans here can be bought at 3,500 kwacha per kg, while maize is valued at 2,500 kwacha per kg. The goods here are just as good as the ones made at home. This is Vini Samanja. He operates a small restaurant around Zingwangwa market. He sells different kinds of foods like nsima. For people that want nsima with beans, they can get it here at the cheap price of 1,500 kwacha. While for those people that want nsima with chicken, they can get it for 3,000 kwacha. For those that want morning meals, Vini also provides pie and rice porridge at cheap prices. Vini told me that the main problem his business faces is the rising prices for the ingredients of the food which he needs to make. Apart from that, there have been instances when food is under or overcooked. When this happens, Vini usually negotiates with the customers on whether to give them a refund or cook for them again. This is Frank. He is a liquor store owner. He's been selling alcohol for over 6 years. Frank told me that one of the biggest problems of selling alcohol is that the police come and confiscate the alcohol when it has just been bought. One such example is when liquor store owners are trying to sell their alcohol known as Baruda. Frank and his fellow vendors have questioned why the police only come after the liquor store owners and instead of the companies that make that alcohol. Frank pointed out that confiscating the alcohol will not stop the production of the alcohol from the original company. Speaking on the liquor itself, Frank said that the prices of the liquor depends on how much alcohol the customers want. For example, people that want the Kibuku packets can get it for 1,500 kwacha. But if people want to party and want entire crates, they can buy a crate for 15,000 kwacha. Frank said that the prices have just recently increased because last year the price for one Kibuku packet was 1,200 kwacha, while an entire crate was around 12,000 to 13,000 kwacha. Why that's become common for most vendors to sell expired alcohol. Frank told me that Kibuku company only allows vendors to sell their batch of Kibuku for 7 days. After 7 days, the vendors are required to order a new batch of Kibuku. We were soon joined by a customer who wanted some alcohol. The customer paid Frank for about a quarter of Baruda alcohol. A full bottle is about 1,200 kwacha. But due to rising prices, the price now is about 1,500 kwacha. Alright guys, that's a wrap for today's adventure. If you enjoyed this vlog, please like, comment and subscribe.